some additional game content that we haven't shown here.
What is up, everybody? Marky here, and today I wanted to talk about maybe one of the most controversial games in the Nintendo Switch 2 lineup. That is right, Mario Kart World. I want to talk about the details and even more in today's video. So if you enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, because we are going to get right into it. So this is one of the most controversial games coming for the Nintendo Switch 2, but I want to talk about gameplay and everything that they showed off so far in the treehouse and more. It's got me very excited, and even though there's a lot of controversy, this game still looks incredible. So let's talk about it. Some of the key features in the game is the fact that in a single race, it's going to have up to 24 players. That's crazy because in the last game, there was 12 players each race. That's double the players. And just think about all of the items that are going to be thrown around, chaos that is going to happen, especially when we get into like an actual multiplayer, like competitive experience. 24 players, that's going to be incredible to witness. Now, there's going to be a lot of different vehicle and customization options, but it's different from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because what we have is you can choose a player and then you can choose the cart. So that includes like bikes, ATVs, and carts, kind of like we saw in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But you can't like select specific wheels, gliders. It looks like it's specific to the character that you choose and the vehicle that you choose. The title is the first in the Mario Kart franchise to feature what they call free roam, which is crazy. So basically what it does is you can explore any type of environment in this world, this huge map that they showed off. And you can go and drive around the whole map. There's going to be characters around that map and you can like race them. It seems like you can like do different challenges, I hope. I think this is where you're going to be unlocking a lot of like the different characters or maybe carts in free roam. Maybe you can go around, find different secrets, and that's how you're going to unlock the characters. Maybe you go around in free roam and race a character one-on-one. If you don't have that character unlocked, that's how you're going to unlock them. I think there's so many options for free roam for like unlockable things, and I love that type of gameplay element where you have this massive map. You have to go and explore the map, and within that map, there is like things that you can unlock and earn, and like that is one of the most rewarding game loops, in my point of view, of unlocking things within the game. So I think this level of freedom within the game is going to be fantastic. I'm hoping that free roam is a large part of this game and really adds to that unlockable portion of the game, that freedom of the game. You can like grind railings, you can leap off walls. It's pretty crazy what they've added into the gameplay elements for the new Mario Kart. Now, this is pretty cool. So they also have game mode called Knockout Tour. So basically, you need to finish within a certain position. And if your position in the race is too low, you'll be eliminated. So it's like a total twist on like the traditional Mario Kart experience. And this is one of my favorite game modes. Like if we talk about kart racing, this knockout mode is one of my favorite game modes. The first time it's kind of crazy. The first time I played this type of game mode was in a kart racer called Toy Story Racers. I think Toy Story Racers, it was a game for the PlayStation 1. And it had this type of knockout mode where you'd complete a lap. Whoever was in last place in that lap would be knocked out. Obviously, there wasn't 24 players, so there wasn't 24 laps. But I think there was like eight racers in a race for this knockout mode. That was one of my favorite game modes in that game. The fact that this is now coming to a Mario Kart title, it's going to change the way that we like want to play Mario Kart now. I feel like because, you know, not only with free roam, but with this knockout tour, you know, it's going to be like we have the normal races, we have another race mode. It's going to be awesome. I'm very, very excited to play this game mode, and it looked incredible in the Treehouse event. So one of the other cool things they showed is the courses are going to be dynamic. So it's like they're interconnected because, again, they have this like large map. And so the course is connected, so you'll finish your race and you'll go and drive over to the next race. It's all in one map, so it's very, very interesting. These courses also change based on time of day and weather conditions, so it's going to like create a whole different dynamic when you're racing from the same track. It could be nighttime, it could be daytime, raining, not rain. Like, that's crazy to see how the dynamic weather and the time of day changes these courses. But that is something that they stress. There's just so many features to this game. One of the most amazing and talked about things in the direct and then post the Treehouse Live was the amount of characters that you can play as. I mean, obviously we have the franchise staples. You got your Mario, your Luigi, your Donkey Kong. But not only that, but we have the cow from Moo Moo Meadows. We have like a bunch of different enemies and things from Mario Kart's past and like Mario games past. And that is like crazy. There was like a crab character. There was like a dolphin character that they showed off. Like, what is going on, Nintendo? How many characters in this game? And how do we unlock these characters? I also want to point out, in terms of characters, there's definitely been a couple of redesigns for a lot of these characters. Obviously, notably Donkey Kong. It seemed like Princess Peach might have had a new design. They changed their clothing up, and it's like dependent on the track, it feels like. So there's a power-up that you eat, which is like a burger. And if you eat that burger, it changes your character attire, which is very interesting. Also, just wanted to point out that the visuals look incredible for this game. I saw, especially the Treehouse Live, when they showed off, I was just blown away by the visuals, the lighting, the ambiance, the textures. It looked so good. And I feel like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I mean, that was a beautiful game. And that was running on the Switch. This Switch 2 is 10 times more powerful than the Switch 1. And so if you take that into account, yes, this game looks really good. And yeah, I was blown away. I was blown away by the level of detail in this game. One thing that was not confirmed, but is a worry for me, is that will this game introduce a battle pass mechanic? We have so many characters, right? These characters in a battle pass mechanic gonna get more outfits, different cart customization options. This is very worrying to me because we already have the game as a very high price. And the high price is where it is, right? Purchasing the game is very expensive. On top of that, if they add a battle pass mechanic, that will be very frustrating because most likely you'd have to pay for it. Even a free battle pass, I'm not interested in. I want to unlock these characters, again, through free roam or through different cups. That's how I want to unlock the characters and cards. I don't want a battle pass. I don't want anything like that because not only are battle passes, usually paid. If you miss a specific season for that battle pass, in a lot of times in these games, you can't go back and do those previous battle passes. So even if they were all free, if you got the game at a later date, maybe you wouldn't have access to that and I'll say in air quotations, like season 1 battle pass. And so you're missing out on potential characters, carts, and other things like that, which is really sucky, even if it's free. So Nintendo, no battle passes, no paid, anything like that. When the game comes out, if it's going to be this expensive, it should be all in one package. And that is the hope. There's going to be some new courses that they showed off. And in these new courses, they really showed off, again, that dynamic day-night cycle affecting the race conditions and obviously how these races look. They talked about how classic tracks such as Moo Moo Meadows, which is very exciting, are going to be returning and redesigned, obviously with, the enhanced graphics from the game and updated gameplay elements. So that's really exciting. They also revealed that battle modes are going to be back. So there's going to be modes called Capture the Shell, Poison Position, and favorites like Balloon Battle and Coin Runners are also going to be returning. So not only do we get those different new modes that they showed, but we're going to get battle modes back. The character roster, like I mentioned, they also revealed that each character is going to have a unique ability and have alternate costumes. So I can't wait to see how customizable you can get for your characters. And lastly, there is some new gameplay mechanics to look forward to. So in the Treehouse event, they did reveal that there's going to be some off-roading, boat racing elements to some of the races. And like I mentioned previously, there's going to be rail grinding and wall jumping for the races. So you can like grind on rails, and off the rails, they did show like you grind on the rail, you go off the rail, like jump off it, and then jump on a wall, jump off. It's crazy. It's crazy. All of the different gameplay options that we're going to have for the Mario Kart. It's truly incredible. So guys, that is all the information that we have regarding the new Mario Kart World game. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to give you guys as much information about the new Mario Kart game. And look, if you're upset about the way that the game has been revealed, about the Switch 2 has been revealed, I totally understand. I don't blame you for feeling the way that you feel. I definitely want to get into more of the pricing aspect of not only the Switch, but this game as well. And I think I want to do that in another video because it is very upsetting. And I think that the backlash that Nintendo has received, I think they should have been a lot more transparent with their pricing and maybe why their pricing is the way it is. So guys, I would love your thoughts about all of this in the comments below. It means so much that you guys watch the videos and consume them. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe for more. I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Peace.